Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. Please do well to subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, hit on that subscribe button please guys, and share this video. Okay, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Yes, so Ishowspeed came to Africa. Yes, Ishowspeed, if you don't know, is an American streamer. Yeah, he's a 21-year-old American streamer that came to Africa. He has been doing the African tour, and mind you, Ishowspeed is not just any American streamer. He is the first black streamer in America that hits 50 million subscribers at the age where he is. Yes, so he is actually big. 50 million, if you know, social media is no joke. Between you and I, you know that before you get people to subscribe to your channel, engage, and then millions of people. So this guy is he's into stunts, he's into adrenaline rush, he likes activity, he likes danger, if I can say so. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but he's this kind of person that likes adventure. And then yes, after he did a tour in Europe and in other countries, even China, Korea last year, and Europe, he decided to make an African round. So he has gone to a few African countries so far. So he just left South Africa, and then from South Africa he came straight to Nigeria. So yesterday he was in Nigeria, and oh my god, the whole internet, a lot. That is what we are here to do. So there was this internet banter that I saw, and then that says, did South Africa raise the bar too high for Ishowspeed's visit to Nigeria? Okay, because when he came to South Africa, oh my god, he saw a lot. He even did this spinning, car spinning in South Africa, because this guy likes this kind of activities, those kind of activities that give you adrenaline rush. Of course, why not? He is a young man. He's full of energy. The first time I saw him was when I think he saw Ronaldo. He is a die-hard fan of Ronaldo. In fact, the internet, the description is that he is obsessed with Ronaldo. Yes, he loves Ronaldo. He said, "Oh, Ronaldo, I love you. I love you. I love you, Ronaldo. I love you." So he is this kind of person that has energy. He's intense. Yes, that's the word. He's a very intense person. So all his activity, he likes either adventure, intensity, or nature. And yeah, I can say so from all his videos I watched. And he likes originality, I can say so. So in other places like China, he went out after adventure. He climbed that wall of China and he did a lot of things there, but in Africa he wants originality. He came for originality. He came for the uniqueness of Africa. So in South Africa, he saw this car spinning, which was very amazing to him. He'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's how his expression is. Then he saw a lot of beautiful things. Tell me on the comment section all the clips you saw that he saw in South Africa. There was this one, he was impressed by a South African woman that had a very beautiful shape. Yeah, he was like, please give me your number, are you single? So he's quite intense. He's young, he's very young. He's a very young Gen Z, 21-year-old. But mind you, he just marked 21 yesterday in Nigeria. So they were in South Africa and Nigeria as usual, of course. I mean, why wouldn't it be? They were saying, what does Nigeria have to offer Ishowspeed? That's, what do they have to offer that in South Africa he saw a lot of infrastructures. Okay, he saw a lot of adventures. Mind you, of course, if you want to compare in Nigeria, the infrastructures he will see in Nigeria and South Africa, they are going to be different, because South Africa has way more infrastructures, tall buildings, more than Nigeria. That's the truth. So somebody said, what's he going to be seen in Nigeria? Is it clubbing, the video showing him around his cars with plenty Igbo? Let's find a Nigerian queen for speed, take him to the slum. No, Nigeria is not all slum. What is better, Nigerian jollof or Ghana jollof? More clubbing? This is just a social media banter. Somebody says Speed is about to find out how overrated Nigeria is. That's what we are speculating. I think this should be South Africans, because he just left South Africa and he was amazed. Of course he will be. Africa is not what people think Africa is. Africa has a lot to offer. Then somebody was actually saying this person must be a Nigerian. The solution is he should visit the southeast part. That's this person is talking from the place of knowing what Ishowspeed likes. It's celebratory period over there with activities like various that's masquerade festival. That's one thing we are good at the eastern part. Ogene performance, Atilugu performance, Apia Mgbe performance, you know, all those natural, cultural, original things that Aisho likes, because when he went to other countries, he went to see the originality and the raw talent. Okay, that's what he will see. He said they can also take him for some local activities like hunting in the bush, you know, farmland. That's more like speed. Yeah, that's more like the kind of things he will. However, he came to Nigeria. Okay, of course. So I will say that they gave him quite enough activities. So what do you think? What are your sentiments if you're South African? Do you have this sentiment when you heard that he was coming? I would say that what I show will see in Nigeria will be way different from what he will see in South Africa. In Nigeria, of course, especially in Lagos that he went to, he will see a lot of population, or he saw a lot of people. Some Nigerians found it, some of the things some Nigerians were doing offensive, and others were like, it's no big deal. I would say one of the iconic places he visited was that art gallery. He went to the art gallery of Nike. You know, that's the biggest art gallery in Africa. He went there. He went to some iconic places which I will be putting on, you know, for you guys to see in Nigeria. That's some of the things he did. Okay, and of course he celebrated his birthday in Nigeria. I don't know if he chose to purposely celebrate his birthday in Nigeria, or, you know, based on the planning of his tour, that his birthday just fell on the day he will be in Nigeria. But he celebrated 21 in Nigeria, and he was so proud because at one clip he was like, this is my 4th birthday cake. People kept bringing him beautiful cakes, beautiful, you know. So he was like, thank you. And another iconic thing for him is that he actually hit proper 50 million in Nigeria. Yeah, they did for him. And then another interesting thing, I don't know, guys, tell me on the comment section, South Africans, did you guys wear him Zulu outfits and Xhosa outfits and Afrikaans outfits, you know, all those kind of culture? Because it's one country that is rich in culture in Africa is South Africa. Yes, I can give it to South Africa. I know that Nigeria, in fact, Africa generally is rich in culture. You know, that is the truth. If we don't have anything, we have culture, we have beauty, we have dynamics, we have tradition. And so, yeah, I think that is the kind of thing Aisho actually likes to see. Those are the things he came to see. So really, as much as infrastructure is concerned, he is coming from America. I don't think Ishowspeed is actually after the too much high-rise building. It would be nice he sees it, and he knows that Africa is not also as bad as, you know, people are painting it to be. Africa is not as backwards and as underdeveloped as people are painting to say, especially in the Western world. Okay, because I saw a video where someone was interviewing him in Nigeria. They were like, what is your perception about Africa before you came? Did you see the monkeys? He said, yeah, I saw monkeys. Did you see gorillas? Yeah, I saw gorillas. But do you think they are human beings and things are okay? He said, yeah. And he was like, what are the perceptions that you had? He said he usually has no perception. I don't know if that's true. Maybe you had a perception, but you decided to just leave it, and you decided to come and build a perception for yourself, which makes sense. I always tell people, I don't take people's word for it. I see for myself. So I think he's this kind of person that likes to see things for himself. So he said he saw a lot of things for himself, and that, yeah, that Africa is beautiful. So they showed him culture in Nigeria. Another thing they show, of course, the art gallery is part of the culture of Africa and Nigeria that they showed him, and how they recycle things to use to make art. And another thing they did for him in Nigeria was they wore him Nigerian traditional outfits. Oh my God, he looked good. That young man, he looked good on those outfits. He wore the Yoruba traditional outfits with Ashoke and Agbada, what he was wearing here. I'll put the video somewhere. And then They were taking him around. They were showing him how to do the Yoruba traditional dance. And yeah, it was fun for him. And they were saying, Kaleo, that's welcome, welcome. So they were just welcoming him. I think those are the kind of things he likes to see. So South African, tell me, did he see those kind of things? I know those things are rich in South Africa. Xhosa outfits, Zulu outfit. Oh my God, the Zulu outfit and the Zulu dance. I love the Zulu dance. Those Zulu dance, I love it so much. So tell me, did you guys show him that as well? Because I'm sure amidst the infrastructure and the adrenaline and all that things, he came to experience Africa for Africa, and he came. Part of the things that would fascinate him would be the Africanness of Africa, the culture, the tradition, which they showed him in with the Yoruba traditional outfit and the dance, and then they wore him the Igbo the Ishiago. Oh my God, I wonder why they did not give him that red hat or the black one. The red one is for the chiefs, yes, the chieftaincy hat, but people can wear it these days anyway. I wonder why they did not wear him that the red hat, because it's a complete regalia. They wore him the Ishiago. You know, the Igbos, their traditional attire is the Ishiago, the George Ishiago. Yes, they wore it for him, which is also a memory for him. And then we are singing the Igbo traditional outfit, and they asked him, okay, I show, do you think you're Igbo or Yoruba? If you ask, he said, the girl said, you're definitely Yoruba because you have the Yoruba swag. Okay, yeah, Yorubas have swag, I would say, but the guy said, I think I'm Igbo. Ishowspeed says, I think I'm Igbo because I think I'm Igbo. But if you ask me, not being biased, honestly, you guys know I'm not biased on this channel. I mean, you know me. If you ask me if his ancestry is traced to Nigeria, he actually looks more like the Igbos than the Yorubas, because the Yorubas have a way they look. They are always slim and tall, but the Igbos have this muscle, and you know how the Igbo people, all of them by default, most, let me not say all, most Igbo men have this muscle and macho, the way he walks, the way he's carried, his loudness, that guy is loud. Nigerians are loud generally, but he's quite loud as well, and he's quite intense. So yeah, do you guys think he can be a Southern African? Southern Africans are not loud people. Yes. So if his Ishowspeed's ancestry was actually traced down to Africa, and we wanted to, I would think he's not, but he could be a Zulu man. Zulus have this swag too. I don't know, but I would say he's more of an Igbo man. Or I feel Igbos have a lot in common with Xhosas. I don't know, because they always say I look Xhosa or Xhosa, and I'm Igbo. So I know a lot of Igbo people look like this, like me, and they look like, so I would say Xhosa. Okay, that's just the fun part of it, the light part of it. It doesn't mean anything, just talking. Then the next thing that happened, those are the nice part. They showed him around and celebrated him a lot. But the not so nice part that happened was the desperateness of Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians were chasing him on the street, asking him, show us love. And he was like, what are you guys saying? I don't get you. That part was funny. He didn't know that show us love was give us money, give us money. Oh my God, Nigeria, my country. You guys, you did not fail to amaze me, eh? You did not disappoint. A lot of people were upset that why will Nigerians be begging him for money, but nah, there's hunger in the land. So people, they knew he came from America, and that he does a lot of charity as well. So they were asking him for money. That part. Then a lot of Nigerians are also talking about how some Nigerians carried themselves. The way Peller and JAVIS is, they were a couple, but JAVIS does this robot thing. JAVIS saw him, and Peller was not able to see him because he purposely did not want to see Peller, because he was just ignoring Peller. Okay, tell me if you guys want us to analyze that part. And then another part they did not like was the interview that Egungu did on him. So those were the not so nice part of his visit. Egungu was asking him, Hey, you're 21. Oh, okay. You're 21 and you're healthy and strong. So a lot of people were like, what do you think? Do you expect a 21-year-old to be using walking stick? Or do you expect a 21-year-old to be crawling? He shouldn't be strong. That was a very dumb question. That was a very dumb interview, and he was like, I'm the best interviewer in Nigeria, ma'am, and you're not any best interviewer. So a lot of people had that sentiment, but at the end of the day, he came to Africa, he showcased Africa, and that's the thing. But South Africans had the sentiment that there was not enough thing for him to see in Nigeria compared to South Africa. But I would say that the things, because of the kind of person Ishowspeed is, he's adventurous. Yes, the adventure part, I know he got it in South Africa, and then I'm sure the culture parts, he would have gotten it from Nigeria, which I'm not sure they did a lot of that in South Africa with him. I don't know if they showed him the culture. I know they took him they took him around and all that. So share your thoughts. What are your sentiments, guys? The most important thing is Africa to the world, guys. Let us do things that will keep showcasing Africa. Let us build Africa as let us show people that Africans are talented, because I know Africans are talented. Africans are beautiful. Yeah, Nigerians are beautiful. Nigerians are talented. South Africans are beautiful, smart, talented. We are all talented as Africans, and it doesn't make sense for us to be shown in a bad light. The only thing we need is bad leaders to leave us alone, and for us to get it right when it comes to leadership. If not, Africa, chef's kiss. I'm sure he will talk about his experience in Africa, and now he's in another African country. Share your thoughts with me. Comment, like, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and I'll see you in my next one. Tell me if you want us to do more analysis on this topic. See you. Bye.